guys, this is Frozen Wish Studios here, and welcome to part 8 of the Frozen Awards 2025 Best Movie Actor. I know it's kind of a shame that the Oscars are already done and the Frozen Awards is still far behind. I I always would like to aim for my Frozen Awards to finish before the Oscars, but well, at least it helped me have more variety of nominees than the ones I initially picked. And I'm nominating more indie films. So for the rest of my Frozen Awards, a spoiler alert. So, anyways, yeah. So this award category goes to, of course, the actor who gives the best leading performance in a film. Someone who pretty much made the biggest impact out of all the males. So, without further ado, here are my six nominees for Best Movie Actor: Adrian Brody, The Brutalist; Joaquin Phoenix, Joker Folie à Deux; Ryan Gosling, The Fall Guy; Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool and Wolverine; Timothy Chalamet, Dune Part 2. And the Frozen Award for Best Movie Actor goes to Timothy Chalamet, Dune Part 2. Yep, guys, my favorite actor of the five gets the award. And I know it seems like I'm judging this based on like who I think the best actor in general is of the five, because Timothy Chalamet is one of my favorite actors of all time. At one point he was almost my favorite actor, but then I was like, yeah, I mean, there's I don't know who but yeah, I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I think that when it comes to picking the winner for this award category, it was actually a hard choice between Joaquin Phoenix or Ryan Gosling or Timothy Chalamet. Like, I mean, sorry, Ryan Reynolds, not Ryan Gosling. My bad. Like it, at one point, I was thinking of making Ryan Reynolds win for his passionate performance as Deadpool, showing that how much he is the perfect actor to play Deadpool, and nobody else can give a better performance than him. And on the other hand, you got Joaquin Phoenix, who is um, a perfect Joker. And say what you want say what you want about Joker Folie too, but you cannot deny that Joaquin Phoenix was incredible. But but when I rewatched Dune Part Two like last week or 2 weeks ago, I realized like upon looking at Timothy Chalamet's performance, I was like, you know what, he's my winner. Yeah, his performance in Dune Part Two is just so good, and he was amazing in Dune Part One. I mean, I loved him, but him in Dune Part Two was everything. He really gave it his all, and he like I think in Dune Part One he showed significantly less emotion. Unless when he's like using that deep voice power thingy, whatever you call it. But in this one, he just constantly just now because of what Paul Atreides is in Dune Part Two. Now that he is Muad'Dib, which is like something a kind of I forgot how you say that, a little complicated. But that's actually where Timothy Chalamet shined the most. I think that moment where he performed the best was in that the gathering scene where Paul was like showing off as the Muad'Dib, but and he was to the crowd and he was like acting so aggressive, and that's when Zendaya's Shani was starting to view Paul as just a bad Muad'Dib who people are just worshiping way too much, or and all that stuff. Yeah, and that scene, and also the scene where Paul and the Emperor interacted towards the end of the film, and then he said to like one of the high priestess like silence. Yo, what an acting performance that was, and it always like gives me heartbeats every time I hear him say that. So yeah, and I it's kind of a shame that the Oscars favor Timothy Chalamet's performance as Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown. I can see why, because I think that a music artist, the actor, always tends to get the Oscars attentions. And I will say this though, I love Timothy Chalamet as Bob Dylan. I think he did an exceptional job as Bob Dylan, and I can see why it's Oscar nominee worthy. But I was actually glad that he did not win, and Adrian Brody beat him. I think Adrian Brody deserved it. The reason why I say that is because I think that if there's any Oscar award that Timothy Chalamet could have won for, it's for this film right here. And this is why I'm giving Timothy Chalamet, as Paul Atreides in Dune Part 2, my Frozen Award for Best Movie Actor. So that's Part 8 of the Frozen Awards 2025. Stay tuned for Part 9, Parts 9 and 10, which is Best Supporting Actress and Best Supporting Actor. I will occasionally do two Oscar categories at times, so that if I think both award the categories can work well as a pair. So yeah, bye guys.